Jeff Bezos, Ripple XRP will make you a billionaire. Despite the fact that Ripple's chief technology officer, David Schwartz, says he is still most concerned about payments, he also drew attention to carbon credits and gaming EFTs. Welcome to the Finance Up channel. Please watch this video to the end, like it and subscribe to the channel so as not to miss the release of new videos. Also in this video, we will show the lucky winner of Give Away Free 500 XRP, and maybe it will be you. So watch the video carefully until the end. Ripple's general counsel Stuart Alderoty criticized the cryptocurrency, focused CoinDesk publication for his recent article about Ripple's lawsuit. CoinDesk columnist Preston Byron said in an article that he expects Ripple to lose the case against the SEC sooner or later. Brim noted that Alderoty's argument is akin to denial. Ripple's general counsel claims that there was no investment contract when selling XRP because there was no formal contract between Ripple and XRP buyers, and that the tokens were sold for consumer use, said Brim. Reacting to a recent CoinDesk op-ed, Alderoty called on the media, which he called detractors, to understand Ripple's legal positions before refuting them. He noted that Ripple's brief response, filed on December 2, made it clear that the blockchain company does not rely on the conclusion that XRP was acquired for use. Although such a conclusion, as shown in the Amitsi reports and not speculative evidence, contradicts the SEC requirements, he added. Alderoty went even further to summarize Ripple's factual arguments in the ongoing lawsuit in 3 points. According to Ripple's chief lawyer, Ripple does not have an investment contract with any XRP holder. He said that the Securities and Exchange Commission cannot satisfy any of the points of the Howey test, adding that the Silicon Valley technology company is not inferior to any of the points of the Howey test. Alderoty stated that Brim's claim that the SEC relies on multiple ICO cases matching all parts of the Howey test has no place in the ongoing lawsuit. In addition, Alderoty said that the SEC and other detractors tried to change Ripple's legal position because they have no answers to the company's arguments. The reason the SEC and detractors try to recast our arguments is they have no answer for the arguments we actually make. Meanwhile, Alderoty said, he is pleased that CoinDesk also recognizes that an invitation from the SEC to crypto companies asking them to log in and register is not possible. I'm glad that even detractors recognize that inviting the SEC to come and register is like trying to send a Ford Model T into space, he said. We are really excited about carbon credits, he said in an interview on November 29 in Miami after speaking at the Decentral conference. I think it's just because I think he's a really good fit. Now, there is a real problem in the field of carbon credits related to the origin and ensuring that things are not issued. For example, there are no 2 sets of carbon credits. Meanwhile, games are another area ripe for development because, according to Schwartz, non-interchangeable tokens can help studios more easily attract users to their newest products. There are real problems in the gaming space that NEFT solves, he said, noting that gamers tend to feel comfortable in old games and may not be in a hurry to follow developers in new products. You have to start from scratch, and this is a sense of loss. If you could take the NFT with you, you wouldn't have a sense of loss, and you'd be more likely to switch to the game studio wants you to play. After filing motions for summary trial, objections, and responses, the XRP community looks forward to U.S. Judge Analisa Torres ruling on the lawsuit to determine whether the crypto asset is a security. Although the XRP community hopes that Judge Torres will rule in Ripple's favor, some stakeholders believe that Ripple will lose the case. Gene Hoffman, chief operating officer of Chia Network, is one of the cryptocurrency stakeholders who expect Ripple to lose the case against the Securities and Exchange Commission. In a recent tweet, Hoffman notified XRP holders that former SEC corporate finance director William Heinemann had informed Ripple executives that XRP was a security. He shared a screenshot of the SEC's claim in a recently filed response to a brief court ruling, urging XRP holders to prepare for the future after the loss of Ripple. Did you know that Bill Hyman told the management of Ripple that in his opinion XRP is a security in 2019? I don't either. Prepare for a future Ripple SEC loss. The founder of Crypto Law and the lawyer acting for Ripple, John Deaton, responded to Hoffman's statement, saying that he would put the comment in the proper context using facts. Deaton said that 2 months after Hyman's controversial speech in June 2018, when the former SEC executive declared ETH and BTC not securities, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse and Act2 David Schwartz met with former SEC Chairman Jay Clayton and Hyman to also get clear rules for expert. He added that on June 13, 2018, the day before Hyman's controversial speech, SEC lawyers conducted a detailed analysis of XRP, applying the Howey test to determine whether the crypto asset is a security, according to Deaton's lawyer. If the SEC had been sure that XRP was a security, Clayton and Hyman would have informed Ripple executives at that meeting. However, Deaton claims that the agency never informed Garlinghouse and Schwartz that SEC enforcement lawyers considered XRP a security. This meeting between Clayton and Hyman with Garlinghouse and Schwartz was the perfect opportunity to tell Ripple that XRP is a security, assuming the SEC lawyers came to that conclusion. Deaton said that if the SEC had concluded that XRP was a security, the agency's enforcement division would have recommended filing a letter of enforcement action against Ripple. He added that the SEC would not sit idly by for more than a year after concluding that XRP is a security and watching Ripple executives sell illegal securities to the public. Deaton also says the SEC would have turned over the XRP memo at the time of discovery to give securities regulators an edge in the lawsuit. If the 2018 XRP memorandum had concluded that XRP was clearly a security, the SEC would have issued it for discovery, as was done in the minutes of the August 2018 meeting. If the conclusion on XRP designated it a security, the SEC would have handed it over and stated that Ripple has enough time to fix it. In addition, Deaton's lawyer said that in January 2019, Coinbase and its security lawyers met with Hyman about the exchange's intention to list XRP. Coinbase lawyers informed Hyman and the SEC that they ran XRP through the Coinbase framework to determine whether an asset meets the definition of a security. It is noteworthy that the SEC did not object to Coinbase, and on February 25, 2019, the exchange listed and promoted the widespread adoption of XRP. You can see the current price of XRP on your screens, with a daily trading volume of $648,452,340 used. XRP has declined by 3.2 in the last 24 hours. Thank you for watching this video to the end. If you liked it, then don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so as not to miss the release of new videos.